Hey everyone! So I got back from Korea on it was Monday, and it is Thursday, almost Friday right now. And basically, I skipped like class for the last 2 days, except for yesterday, or not? Yeah, yesterday I went to one of my classes. Um, but I've been really like super unmotivated since I got back, and I just like do not want to do anything basically, which is really bad. So yeah, Korea was absolutely amazing, and I did not want to come back, but I had no choice. So now I'm back and I have to go to class and actually kind of do work, and it's a little sad to end a vacation. But really, it was amazing. The first day I got there, we just went to Myeongdong and ate delicious food. And like Nita, I mentioned that pretty much all my meals were paid for, which is fantastic. And yeah, I did a little bit of shopping. Then the next day we went to Sincheon and Hongdae and Gangnam and Apgujeong, and that was awesome. More shopping, more food, and stuff like that. And then Saturday was Dream Concert, which is pretty much like the main reason why I was in Korea, and that was absolutely awesome. We ended up like that morning we actually bought ground seat tickets off of someone, so we ended up with like extra tickets that the businessmen gave to their families and stuff, and so other people went. And we were seated on the ground level section, which is the part by the stage. And our section was really effing close. Like there were sections that went across the in front of or across the front of the stage, like 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. And it wasn't back. It wasn't from the back of the stage. It was from the sides of the stage. And so we were in 13, which is like stage left, around there, which is really close. It was like two sections away from the stage, and so I managed to get a lot of pictures and videos and stuff, and I'm really happy about that. And I mean, plus the giant screen was like right there, so that was pretty cool too. But it rained the entire concert. That was not pleasant. We were like in ponchos, and I had two ponchos because I had stuff that I had to cover too. So we had two ponchos, and then you got water like inside the ponchos, and then your hands would get wet, and you can't dry them on anything because everything is wet. And so my hands were pruny the entire concert, which was really gross. And then I was like protecting my camera the whole time because it wasn't my camera. I was borrowing my friend's camera for the weekend, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot break her camera. So that was slightly traumatizing. But it was a really great concert. Actually, before the concert started, they had like a pre-concert for people who, because they opened the gates a couple hours early, and so they had like a pre-concert thing with like slightly lesser known bands. I know December was there, and December is relatively well known, and some other people whose names I don't know, which makes me feel kind of bad. But yeah, we were only there for we got there maybe like an hour early, um, before after we grabbed lunch. And yeah, so we waited for the concert to start, and they started with You Kiss, which was awesome because I love You Kiss. And after You Kiss was okay. I'm not gonna remember them in order, but yeah, it was like You Kiss, and then Rainbow, and then Focus, M Black. I don't want to say Beast was right after that. Oh, Davichi was somewhere in there too, and then Beast. I I, I, I can't remember the exact order. I'm sorry. And then it went to, gosh, who was, well, there was like a halftime type thing too, where people could go use the bathroom and stuff, which is kind of important in like a 3 or 4 hour concert. I'm not really sure how long it ended up being. It was a pretty long concert though. And yeah, after, God, there's so many good people. Yeah, after Beast was probably Shiny, I want to say. Um, yeah. A lot of the boy bands went in the first half, and then later on was like a ton of the girl groups. And then I want to say that Rain went, and then it was halftime. And then after halftime, not in the correct order, was Tiara, After School, Wonder Girls, um, Hyori, SNSD, 2PM, Super Junior, I think. Oh, I'm forgetting Zaya was there too, but they were in the first half. They were maybe third group. I feel like I'm forgetting people. I might be forgetting people. I'm probably forgetting people. But either way, it was fantastic. It was totally fantastic. Highlight of the night for me, probably Super Junior and Shiny, because I'm the most into them. But 2PM, happy about seeing them finally. The girl groups were great. Oh, Kara was in the second half too. Um, yeah, lots of amazing performers. Hyori, hot as hell. Oh my god. Wow. Me and my friend were just like, she's so gorgeous the entire time. She's so hot. Um, Rain did not strip, which was very weird because he played Love Song and he didn't take off his shirt, and I was kind of confused for a minute there. But then we realized there might be kids in the audience. Maybe that's I don't know. The girls were pretty sexy though, so I don't see why we couldn't have gotten some man abs in there. But technically, Ituk did have his shirt open, so I I really can't complain. And Donghae had his like guns out, and it was nice. And then basically, after SNSD, who were no, it was I think Hyori was for Super Junior. I don't remember. The actor for Super Junior. A bunch of people. Oh, Double S 501 was in the first half. I want to say that. Maybe they were at the end of the first half. Anyway, um, so right before Super Junior came on, a bunch of people left. I think maybe they were waiting for like SNSD or Hyori or one of those people. And so a bunch of people left, and so me and my friend like totally moved out of our section, went up to like section 6 or 5 or something, and so we got like a lot closer. And so I got better pictures and stuff from there. And they did Bona Mana and Sorry Sorry, and then afterwards, people started leaving, but all the artists came onto the stage and started singing the Visit Korea song, which was really funny. So yeah, we actually moved up even closer then. So we were like a few people from the stage at that point, but there was like a big gap between the stage and the seating. So yeah, that was pretty amazing. Got some good video of that. So yeah, and then the day after, well, actually after our dream concert, we were really hungry. We ended up going to a karaoke place in Norebang place, and we ate food there. And we hired a DJ, which apparently you can do in some of these like really high end karaoke places, and that was really fun and awesome. And so we ended up doing that until 4 in the morning. Whoops. And I was staying an extra day, but the businessman and the other girl that I was staying with, they were leaving that day. So they left, and I stayed, and I went to Onu's musical, and that was fantastic. Even though I cannot understand Korean for my life, that was a really amusing and entertaining and good musical. So I was really happy because I really like theater. I'm a really big theater tech geek, so I was really happy about that. And yeah, that was really enjoyable. And his performance was great. And I saw him leave afterwards, and he was really gorgeous in person, and his hair was super bouncy and pretty. Um, and then afterwards, I went to Myeongdong, and I met up with one of my friends from Berkeley, and we got dinner and walked around, and I did more shopping. And basically, I only spent like 100 something bucks, like besides my plane ticket. But for some reason, I'm still ridiculously broke, like really, really broke, like really broke. I don't know how that happened. I think it's because I spent money before I went to Korea. I don't know, but either way, I'm like ridiculously broke now, and it was really hard for me to like even think about going back to school. So I basically skipped Tuesday, and then I skipped half of Wednesday, and now it's like Friday, and I have to go to school. So whatever. But yeah, I gotta like, catch up on all my work this weekend, and this weekend we also have the baseball game for KO Waseda for the springtime, so that'll be pretty fun. And yeah. And as for my blonde hair, I'm probably going to keep it for maybe like 1 more week. But my roots are already growing out, so probably not going to keep it for longer than that. I'm probably just going to dye it back to a normal shade of brown eventually. And this video is really long, so I've got to end it here. And I got to study for my class tomorrow, so that's really disappointing. And anyway, okay, that's it. Bye.